The attempts of the night goblins to break apart Drazhoath's master plan fell to ruin at first contact. Tens of thousands of night goblins were obliterated or enslaved by the Dark Legion. Now, their attention returns to Grimgor Ironhide's unsavory alliance of goblins and orcs. Through blood, steel, and chaos, the Dawijar will reign supreme. Praise HASHUT'S! We're back in here now, and another invasion happened here. Hobgoblin slavers. Scourge of the Dark Lands, hobgoblin scouting parties have arrived on the easternmost borders of the old world. The cunning, treacherous things are using slave soldiers as fast-raiding parties to scout the area. So I wonder if we'll get like some Chaos Dwarf invasion, and if they would be friendly with me if they were to pop in. That would be interesting. I would like that a lot. But there they are. They're just everywhere right now. And I'm going to go fight a bunch of these blasted greenskins. I'm ready to beat them, man. They've been around here for a while, so let's get ready to do that. I don't want to break up my diplomatic reliability. I like being reliable. My new thing. Yeah, they're much stronger than I am, clearly. So let's just pop over here and get ready to fight them. I'm going to go after Iron Rock, Rykarth. Actually, let's see. Yeah. I'm going to let Rykarth go over here to Iron Rock. We'll let him do that. And then over here, Draz will go after 8 Peaks. As I told you in our previous part, I've been trying to get everything together. And I'm sure for those of you who have been watching, the battles have been insane. Like fighting all those hobgoblins. My god, dude. That was kind of bananas. Thousands dying in battles. I mean, that's really the type of Total War that I want to play. That's my type of Total War. Now, there's a lot of goblins around here, right? Yeah, there's one stack over here. I remember there was like 3 or 4 stacks close by somewhere. I don't know where they went off to. Hopefully, we'll be all right. All right, let's see. We've got one army over here, led by Stonehand. And we're going to have him go after this army. It should be... Oh, that's way too weak. Okay, yeah, that's just a little baby goblin army. Boo. No, I would fight 2 to 3 stacks of them, but 1 stack is just not going to cut it. That's not going to be sufficient for me to want to actually get anything else done around here. So we're just going to auto-resolve that too. There we go. I've got my war banner. We're going to throw that onto... Let's see. Actually, him. Just let him have it. More slaves for me. I'm at 11,000. I lost a few just from... declining populations of slaves who are being worked to the bone until they die. And over here, I'll take Pit of Shades for a nice magical spell. Here's Occam's Mind Razor, so we'll take that too. Also, as a brief reminder, I will be checking out Ghost of Tsushima. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Alright, so let's try to level up our agents. I'm still trying to level them up. It takes a little bit to do that, but again, another very easy army to destroy. We're just going to subjugate and enslave. And then over here, I'm going to build up my Brock. And then over here, I'm going to repair that capital area. Perfect, perfect. And let's see, Rykarth, the Unbreakable. I'm going to have him just go after Iron Rock now and easily take that over. That was only the initial invasion. And I'm spreading corruption, which makes it even harder to retake lands whenever there's just a bunch of corruption. You're having to move through a bunch of things, killing your people. It's hard to maintain order. Okay. Level 35, I'm going to... Wow, I didn't realize we were so high up. There's a weapon strength bug, so I'm just going to focus on probably like spells and command skills. Let's go over here and grab, let's see, Hearts of Iron. I'm going to grab Flame Storm. There we go. Just to have that one. I'll probably grab some like commanding skills later. Can we go after that agent? Let's see. Might not have a high chance, but I'm still going to give it a go. Yeah. And then over here. Oh, hold on. Did you fail? I suppose you did. Yeah, I mean, clearly it's still there. I'll give you Blade Shield. Okay. Then over here for Garok Stoneback, I'm going to give him Magical Reserves. And we are done with our current turn. We can end our turn right now and just see what comes next. See what is going to come on by and how we're going to be able to handle things. And it's going to be a long war, maybe. Or maybe it'll be a short war because I'm not having to worry about climate, which, again... That just really slows things down. I just didn't realize by how much. And those hobgoblin slavers, if they don't bite me, if they don't raid my lands, they're actually going to be a boon for me. They're going to be able to just go out there and fight other factions like the Greenskins. They're going over to Krak Asul. War declared, Duchy of Musion and Tower of Nagaron. So that's interesting. That's not really a natural pairing that you would think of. But that would actually happen. All right. Let's say Drazhoath. Got over here, Grizzgut's Beard Taker, a bunch of Misty Mountain Forest Goblins. Okay. Over here, we've got Rykarth again. We're fighting these trolls. I'm I'm gonna go take Kurogdron. They do have Mount Ironhide. Interesting. Wow. Well, you go, orcs. You go, orcs. All right, so we're gonna subjugate into slave again, and we've taken over Death Pass. That was relatively simple. Let's build our Barog over here. Let's repair that. Let's get rid of the Drazhoath. We don't need that building. And I'm going to go after the Barog Bag now. We're going to take over the northern approach. We'll destroy whomever that we need to. It's relatively simple. We can do that. I've got so much replenishment that we should be able to replenish after most battles unless we take devastating casualties. All right, so for him, I'm going to give him the Shield of the Dawizar after I get my Demon Forged Desires, enhancing my Iron Demons, Colossi, and Chaos Siege Giants. They'll also be cheaper with their upkeep too, so that's pretty darn swell. Then over here at rank 15, I'm going to pick up... Oh, nope, don't need to do that. Over here, let's see. Cheaper slaves, better slaves overall. More money from raiding. It's all right. Yeah, give me Iron Hand. I'll probably end up giving him more artillery later. I think that's going to be what I give him because I just saw like some benefit for some artillery. Here, take that sacrificial altar so you keep the peace. You're like, hey man, act right or I'm going to sacrifice you. Okay, Stonehand's going to move down now. We're going to let him go after probably Grimgor, right? No, just Gorfang Rotgut. He's losing a lot. Is it from, yeah, Chaos. Chaos is getting him. Now here's Gorok Stoneback. We're going to let him come on down to come bother Guts. Let's get him. He's who I want to kill. Yeah, we'll just wait here. 8 peaks upper halls, 8 peaks under deep, and 8 peaks lower holds. Right, I got a mod to rename things, and it's actually really cool. Like, I actually really like these names. It adds a lot more flavor. Peak Citadel. So that's actually just all 8 peaks. Nice. Very cool. All right, so we're going to end our turn again. I've got Iron Helm close by. Let's try to go after his army. Yep, that'll do it. A new commandment. Okay, let's take something to diminish their movement. Here we go. Not one step back. We'll probably also want... Well, I can't get that over there yet. Yep, all right. Let's see. Stoneback, I'm going to give you Piercing Bolt of Burning. He's nearly ready to join an army. Not quite yet, but he's nearing it, man. He's getting close. We're getting close to where we need to be. And thankfully, turns do end so quickly. I'll probably show some interns. I usually just like cut them out for all of you. I'm more so do so whenever I've got to like end like 4 or 5 turns because like nothing's happening then. But right now we're just having to like kind of like watch what's going on. I don't want you to miss like that invasion. But so far they're raiding a bit. They're taking my money. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna clean them up. Yeah, if they're a scouting invasion, interesting. Not just scouts, they're also invading. But I wonder if we're gonna get another big invasion. I guess we are, huh? All right. So over here we've got Gorfang again. We're gonna, yeah, let's go chase him down. We'll try to get him. We've got 2 armies. They might even try to get me together, and they could beat me. Like I'm gonna throw myself into situations where I could lose battles. I know that sounds like a little bit crazy, but I've won so many campaigns. I'm okay with kind of trying out some battles. I mean, I'm not gonna do foolish and stupid things, but if it's gonna be a potential loss, but also a potential win as well, then I might as well try it out. Okay, there's the Flaming Sword of Ruin over here at level 13 for Carthon Ironhelm. I'm going to give him Deadly Blade. All right, chance to hit things. We'll come over here to Varenka Hills just to take care of that. And I'm going to pop one over. Oh, let's just stick that over. Right. The old troll faction. We'll have to try out that faction eventually. All trolls, man. All trolls all the time. It's like what Throg wanted to be but couldn't be. He was set back. Anyway, Viper Killer. Ah, look at that. I'm beating rogue armies, so that's working out. Let's go over here now and take over Mount Ironhide. I'll probably go over here later. Well, they're actually fighting Clan Eshin, which is interesting. Let's go upgrade Kurogdron. I'm going to now build up that sawmill. And let's see, here's Rykarth. I'm going to take the Shield of the Dawizar. Done. Very done, very done. Okay. Now, after that, we've got Drazhoath. And we're going to put ourselves over here real quick. And take on another group. Done. Okay, so after that, we can just wait a minute. We've gone up in rank. Let's see, where Like going Flamestorm level 2. I don't really need to overcast that spell. I'm not gonna have the magic to do so very often. So let's see. You've got stuff for Quarrelers, Devastators, Annihilators, and Infernal Guard with those bombing things. Let's just go for Demon Forged Arms. We get more range, you know? That sounds good, right? So now they have even more range. I mean, my Devastators have over 100 range now. That's pretty decent. We've encountered the Von Carr signs. I wonder if they're surviving. Anyway, we're nearly to a battle. We're just not there yet. We're probably about to have one. I'm losing some money per turn, but my input, my income is so high that there's no way for them to starve me raiding. It won't happen. I would have to like stop fighting for that to happen. All right, so we're going in. They've got artillery. They outnumber me. We're fighting Musk and Gorfang Rotgut, who's a much higher leveled leader. And he says, Zolgoth! There's a lot of greenskins here that we're having to fight today. They've got a large army, but they're fighting me on turf that I can handle. It's underground, and that means that my Annihilators, my Devastators, and my Bombers, my Grenadiers, are going to have a very easy time exploding every portion of their ranks, which is what you're about to behold. You're about to witness a great killing, a great destruction of the greenskin kind. Now, they're going to have some artillery that's going to deal some damage to me, and that's completely fine. Let them do what they want. They can try to deal some damage. They could get even 200, 300 kills. It won't matter. But they're on their way right now. My job is to show you what we're going to do over here. What we're going to do over here is going to just wait. We don't need to go up there. I've got 2 lines of infantry. On the front lines over here, I've got my standard Chaos Dwarf warriors. I mean, have a look at what we have. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool looking. They're just holding on. They're going to wait here. And behind them, we're going to have our Devastators. Don't forget, those are the ones who have the shotguns. Then we've got our Annihilators a bit higher because they have a much greater range. Then on the flanks, we have Grenadiers, we have Bombers. And they're just going to throw things in and kill who they can, even if enemies get to them. They've got 60 melee defense, 100 armor. They can handle it. I mean, take a look at those blades. Those are massive blades. No, really, those are massive blades for such a small creature. 52 missile strength. It's a lot. And their reload time is relatively low. So it's going to take them about a minute to get over here. But by the time they're here, that'll be it. Here it comes now. We've got some mounted units who are on the way. Gorfang Rotgut has a relatively low melee attack and melee defense. He's got over 100 for a charge bonus, and he's got over 500 for weapon strength with 120 armor, roughly. So he's all about damage output, and he's fairly tough, but it's not going to be sufficient. He's no Wurzag. Magic is what worries me a lot more. Because right now we still do have that weapon strength bug where we're not getting the true enhancements to weapon strength that we should be getting for a lot of characters. So magic is much, much scarier. So that was a group of riders who came in. Gorfang is having to move away because look at what's happening right now. He's just being shot at a lot. That's pretty frightening. Now we've got more greenskins on the way. I am going to target all of them, not just their leader. I thought that would be a good idea to start targeting black orcs and other units like that. Oh my god. Greenskin or not, you've got to imagine they just want to give up after a certain point. Just because of the sheer insanity of attacking that much firepower. Like here's a bunch of spider riders. You can just see them getting annihilated right now. They're getting hit at all points, just charging slightly up a hill too. Yeah, Rotgut, he's made it into my formation. A few units have made it over here. These bombers, they could take some damage, sure, from spells or whatever attacks. Now, keep in mind, I've got my leader here too, Stonehand. He's going to be using Pit of Shades and other spells to hit these greenskins as they all group up. And the pendulum is going to rip right through them. So whenever they're grouped up, we're just going to hit them a lot. Now here comes the Great Charge. Ignore the weird shields. I don't know what's causing that. Very, very funky stuff. But beyond that, most of what we're fighting right now is going to be hit just by a prolonged barrage of different types of artillery. They have giants, and giants can stay for a bit. I'm going to need my devastators to shoot them. And I need my bombers to not bomb friendly units. There's another pit of shades again. And here we go. And there could be some friendly fire, sure. I'm not too concerned about it. We're doing what needs to be done in order to beat these enemies of ours. I mean, that's got to be awful. You've been fighting. Maybe you finally ascended to some dominant role in your tribe, and then you meet a funny little hatted guy, and he's like, you know what? Gun goes, ha ha ha, boom boom. So let's check out our line real quick. Keep in mind, I had 2 layers of infantry just waiting for them. All of my infantry outside of my devastators are just straight up explosive, you know, dudes who are just blowing the hell out of their lines right now. Over here, we do have Gorfang, who has 13 kills. See, 651 weapon strength right now because he's got a wob buffing him up. That goes down right after. I've got, again, a lot of these greenskins who are just beginning to break now because we've just killed so many. And surprisingly, we're not getting as much friendly fire as I thought we would. Oh, that giant's on fire. That's awesome. That's kind of nightmarish, huh? I like that effect, though, that whenever they bomb him, there's just some flames that stick around. That's really cool. Oh, fearsome. So we're about to kill him off, too. There's going to be some friendly fire, unfortunately. Not a fan of that, but there's going to be some. All right, let's zip back out real quick and have a look. So most of them have broken. There's only a few stubborn groups, and whenever they have like these little bits that come back, I'm going to go get them too. Our leader has 137 kills. He's been debuffed by the Red Fang, but he's only fighting a few of these sticka boys right now. All right, those bows are gone. Gorfang is still around at 32 kills. There are some dual-wielding black orcs who are also around as well. And let's see. Over on the left flank, my bombers are still attacking that Misty Mountain Giant. Yeah, that evidently wasn't a good call trying to bomb it. I thought maybe we could do something, but it's going to have to be other units like my Devastators. And they've got a few kills. That big boss has been broken. There are some who are moving back. See, over here, I've only got like 38 left. They're having to fight. Pretty powerful stuff. And that's how we won our battle, through demonic fires and a lot of firepower. It always works, every time. We won that battle, and we're now going to replenish and enslave over 700 greenskins. The Great Wah. It's like the so-so Wah, but I guess like that's not as catchy. The Meh Wah, maybe. Fang Eater. Thank you, Gorfang. He's just giving me armor piercing. Nice guy, that one. All right. No way to win that one. Just let him do what he wants. Look at that. The bounce of power is like fading for them. They're fading away. All right, so we're going to go hunting for more of them. I mean, sure, they might be able to like retake or burn down some locations, but it won't really change too much. We've got the odds on our sides today. Yeah, I've made a pretty good conquest happen. Without climate, I mean, it just becomes much more possible to do so many things. I picked up Infernal March, as you can see here. The Chaos Gods grow impatient, lending a sliver of majesty. They enable their followers to march faster. We get 10% more campaign movement range and 5% more replenishment. Now, you know why? I can just recover after battles. Oh god, it's Warzag. Ay. That guy's a pain. Alright, let's go over here and take care of Shady. Shady has a very cheap army, too. Very cheap army. Let's try it out. Yep, too cheap for me. Way too strong for you, Shady. Get good, Shady. Try again later. Alright, got a Lichbone Pennant, a student, and Shady will not be trying later, for Shady is dead. Okay, level 23. I did pick up, let's see, my Hellshard Amulet. Need the Shield of Dawijar. There we go. Stronger Chaos Dwarf units. By just having more melee defense. And they already have a lot. Alright, so we're over here now. We're going after Mount Ironhide. We'll see if we can take that. One shot on the black. Ooh, a scary one, huh? Let's build up a lot of siege towers and see. Maybe they'll attack me, maybe they won't. Alright, Jatan the Black, you're going to do that. And while that is going on, I've got more fighting to do. Drazhoath. I'm going to bring you back to the 8 Peaks upper halls real quick. Yoink, we're back. Okay. And after that, I'm going to finish off these 2 armies. Look at that. Our replenishment has brought us up to near full health. That's how little damage that we took during that entire battle. Even though my infantry lost a lot, we've got so much replenishment now that it doesn't even really matter. Okay, we're going to take more replenishment again. We are going to, I suppose, move back to the west. Yeah, we're moving back over here to the west to go handle a few more enemies. Stonehand is leveling up so quickly. I gave him a very nice army. I'm going to give him now Earthing to reduce miscasting chances. Then we've got Grokstone back. We're going to let him go after an enemy agent. Come on. Yeah, you did it. Hey, nice job. Okay, come over here. I'm surprised you didn't level up. Well, actually, we can't assault him. Yeah, 17% chance is not high enough. What about you? 49% chance? Try it out, Iron Helm. Give it a go. Nothing? Okay. Nearly at a new level. And over here, what else do we want? Let's see. Dragon, Ogre, Shoggoth. I don't have those. Yeah, there's like a few Chaos Warrior things in this tech tree, it seems like. That could definitely be worked on. Ooh, more range for Death Shrieker rocket launchers. That's crazy. And 25% more damage for them. Let's see, what else can we get, though? Infernal Guard would have more armor, melee defense. You know what? We're doing that. 12 turns. We'll get that right now. That sounds awesome, man. Okay, after that, we are going to, let's have a little look about. We're good. We're good. We can end our turn now. 13,000 slaves total. I still have so much money. I'm doing okay. Yeah, I don't want to have like 1,000 armies. I did that in my Kurt campaign, and I didn't really care for that too much. I like to kind of like get to know, and also just I like to keep using the same armies. I don't like to have like 8 armies where I forget how to use one, blah, and it's just not my thing. They lost only 28. That's okay. Over here, they're coming for me. I've got to go fight them. Let's give it a go. You know, using the Hellcannon now just doesn't feel very impressive when it compares to the other artillery we have. But here they come now. 1 Arachnarok Spider, 2 Giants, and everything else that they can really throw at me. If I win here, I can get a major capital. We're fighting a long-running war against the Greenskins, our natural foe. Just as natural as the Dwarfs, you know. Yeah, look at that. The Hellcannon isn't really getting a lot of kills. I'm sure over time it'll get more, but why use a Hellcannon when you've got a Dreadquake? Yeah, these biggins have lost 11 so far. I'm going to move out all of my more mobile units, like my Taruks, my Bahals, and Renders. They're going to flank them. They're going to move to our left and right flanks, and they're going to charge in to kill their archers. Now, my slaves and other units that they're moving into, you can see my formation. I've got my Ogre slaves right behind them. I've got over here my Fireborn right in the middle. They're charging in. They're moving in right away. Again, very cool looking units. They're moving quickly. And they're going to be able to keep them busy while I have all of my Taruks and Bahals attacking their more exposed units from behind. Yeah, if we can get Mount Ironhide, oh, that'll be awesome. We'll get a nice landmark. We'll get a bunch of other stuff too. But look at that. We're now charging in right away, going after more Night Goblins. I'm letting my Hellcannons hit these archers back over here. On the right flank, we're just attacking a few of their Boar Boys. And some Night Goblins too. Now, I almost just want to get Taruks because they're so strong. Over 80 weapon strength. I mean, you can just see them rip right through a bunch of Night Goblins like they're just a warm knife through butter. Ugly green butter. Now we've zoomed out again, and they're still trying to stick me with the pointy ends. They're not very good at it. 0 kills so far for that one group of Orc Arrow boys. My Hellcannons are still attacking. We're pushing through them. I've got my Black Orc mercenaries reinforcing all of my Orc slaves right now. Over here on my left flank, it's a little bit more of a sustained battle, but my Bahals are still fighting a bunch of infantry Gobbos. Just getting right through them. Hurting some Gobbos right now. These Cutthroats, let's see, they have 1 kill. And there goes that Hellcannon, now hitting a few more Orc boys right in the middle. Over here on the right-hand side, we've got Ogre slaves who are going after that Arachnarok Spider. That Spider has only 1 kill and is being buffed up by some Wa ability. Now, these Giants are going to be here for a while, but that's all that they can do. They can slowly beat up on some mercenaries. Meanwhile, my Taruks and Bahals, they're behind, thrashing these guys. Simple enough, you know. we'll just be able to do that. The Hellcannon is still attacking. We've killed off most of their army already. I mean, look at all of these mounted units. So we get to chase after them. We get to break them. It's an easy cleansing project. And it's only the beginning of our war. On our next part, we'll have even more battles to show off and even more things to fight. And I don't know, if you want to, we can keep on pushing on after that. It just really depends. We've got options in life, though. So there's a Hellcannon. And over here, they're just going to keep on hitting a few things. Maybe we'll even go after that Arachnarok Spider that has only 7 kills. And there we go. There was a nice little hit. These giants might take a bit to kill. We're chasing after a bunch of other units, too. And here is Jatan the Black at 17 kills, chasing after a group of Orc Biggins. He's like, Jatan Smash! And it worked. It worked. He's still going. Okay. We can look around. They're done for. We've beaten their army. It was a very brief battle, surprisingly. I thought it would be much longer, but it really wasn't. 83 kills for that one giant. They're fighting my cutthroats. And over here, we've got 48 kills for that other giant. They're fighting Orc slaves, but also my Blank Orc mercenaries. So something a little bit more enduring that can stand the fight and keep them preoccupied for a period of time. These Night Goblins over here are coming back. They're shaken, though. They've got 9 kills. Over here, I've got 159 for these renders. And these are only renders, but they do have a 45 charge bonus. Yeah, check them out. Great shields, too. Great shields. All right, let's see. These Night Goblin archers, they have only 14 missile strength. And they're back now. But it looks like we've won the battle. It looks like that is it. We're just now going to focus on these giants. 96 kills, but I've got Taruks and other units close by, so I think they're going to be like, really just beginning to lose a lot more. My Ogre slaves are here, too. Here comes Jatan. And for whatever else is left, I just have to like right-click once, and it's like gets them to go after them. These Bahals are under attack by some archers. I suppose I didn't see that for a very short period of time. Let's hope that they just begin to move out later. But these giants are done. Very nice. And then I did see what was happening over here, so I just charged in right away, and we've overwhelmed all of them. So that's it. That was it, man. I mean, here's a perfect map for all of my Centaurs. It's an open field. They can just run over anyone. Like that. Oh my god. Let's see how far we can punt the orc. That's our national game. Pretty far. It's pretty far. But that's another battle won, so now we can take over more territory. The good stuff, you know. Close victory. Huzzah. Now we can take Mount Ironhide. We can mount that iron... Oh no, wait. That's not what I want to do. Maybe a Chaos Dwarf wants to do that. They're probably a bunch of perverts. Oh, Scarsnake. Hey, what's up, dude? Bye. He's able to go away. We don't need him here. Who needs him? He's nothing but a fool and a liar and a con man. Wow, when you're all zoomed in like that, you're like, huh, I've seen these graphics. Thinking like 1990. No, I'm just making a joke. Normally, you wouldn't be so zoomed in, so it wouldn't even really matter. I just happen to be really zoomed in. They really want that town back. Okay. Or that was just a little rebellion. Yeah, which is fine. As long as we take it away from them. And all is well. All right, so we... Oh, there goes Clan Eshin, surprisingly. Who took it? Was it that... Yeah, it was the Great Wa. Okay. All right, then. Go over here and finish off Scarsnake. Yeah, dude, Stonehand is trucking through everyone. I might even make like another Chaos Dwarf army. I don't know yet. I haven't decided, but it seems cool. I like the idea. What's over here? Got 2 armies over there. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Spy Peak is its own thing. Let's go to the lower holds now. Okay, we don't have the proper artillery to just like burn through that. We do have a Ranger standard. I'll give that. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Oh, does it? I'll give it to him. Let's see. Reload time reduction down by 8%. I'll give it to one of my... Yeah, we'll give it over to this Annihilator crew. 69. So from 59 to 69 weapon strength. Or sorry, missile strength. And over here is more speed, 15%. Fatigue immunity. Nice. Okay. Build that up. Take me 2 turns. We can take over that. And Drazhoath can easily go after another Greenskin army. Oh, yeah, look at that. The Servants of Chaos have been fighting them, so they're being weakened. All right, level 14. I'm going to give you Scarred Veteran. And we're going to come over here. Yeah, he's already beat up. Dude, that helped out so much because Warzag is actually pretty difficult to beat. He's got a lot of powerful spells, and he's hard to take down. Physical resistance, 10%. We could move back over. Let's move back over for now. I think that's what I want to do. And we'll come over here. Oh, nice work. They got that hero. He still didn't level up. Crazy. All right, let's go over here and build up. Let's see, what do we want? I want my war engine station for more movement. Yeah? Yeah. The public order. I mean, that's a great building for so little. For so very little. Huge lumbering engines, bellowing, choking smoke, lugged armies and slaves of the Dawijar far and wide. Okay, Drazhoath, you're at level 37. I'm going to give you, let's see, Demon Forged Arms. Yeah. My range units are even stronger than before. That's terrifying. Level 15 over here for, oh, look at, oh, I didn't even see these. Wow, I'm blind as hell. Okay, so we've got a few runes we can pick. That's very cool. We got Rune of, not Ash, but Rune of Shadows and Ash. Okay, so he's able to reduce enemy leadership. Higher chance to ambush. He gets Stalk. Over here is Rune of Godly Favor. 15% ward save. A larger leadership aura effect. And a high chance to wound enemy agents. Over here is Rage. He'll become unbreakable. 3 stages of Rage and more melee attack for his army. Then over here is Flaming Attacks. And more damage for Chaos Dwarf Artillery. And more income from raising locations. I think we shall take Rune of Godly Favor. I like that. So we'll take that for sure. Now he's got a ward save of 15%. We'll give him... Oh, we got a lot of stuff over here that we can use. Let's give him a Talisman of Protection. We'll give him over here Huskarl Plates. And he's got a Poison Dagger. Alright, what else do we want for him? I think that'll do it, yeah? No, I'm going to give him a Tormentor Sword just to debuff the nearby enemies. Then here's a Banner of Swiftness. Here is a Lichbone Pennant. And now he's fully decked out. I'm going to give him a Scroll of Leeching as well. So he'll easily take care of that. Not a problem. Jatan the Black is over here at level 16. We want him to, again, just kind of rank things up. Here we go. Servants of HASHUT'S. And we've got 2 orc. Oh my god. Morgulus and Argor Naxotas. What a name. And Karn close by.
I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that. Yeah. All right. So now, let's go look at Rykarth, who's close by. We can easily go after Barag Dawazbag. I wouldn't be able to easily take it, so I should probably move down here if I really want to help out. But let's go back to Iron Rock and just hold on to what we have for now. We've made some great gains, and I don't want to damage or lose more of them. Let's go over here. I can't block you. Oh, here's a hostile enemy agent. Oh, he's just like invisible. Weird. Terrifying. All right. We're now going to end our turn again. It's time. That's what we're going to do. And I can now take that over, so that's great. We can subjugate and its slaves. So now I have Mount Ironhide, and here's what we're going to do. Oh, look at that. A new one. Okay, so the dwarves hate me a lot, right? Minus 100 to diplomatic relations, but I earn 1,500 more income. We spread plus 8 corruption in our current region. But look at that. Plus 5 to local corruption for adjacent provinces. Then ancestor weapons. Enables magical attacks for all units, all armies in this province, and all adjacent provinces. Wow. It's very cool. So, fueled by the torn pages of the Book of Grudges, this forge produces powerful demonic weapons to bring doom to the dwarves. Oh my god. That's evil. I like it. Over here, a gem mine. We'll take better walls. We need better walls. We need to protect that location now. It's way too good to ignore. We'll get a war engine station. We also want to come over here and get our Hashut temple. Then after that, we'll grab a few other things as well. Let's see. We'll grab a Grob Scree. And over here, our Corrupted Shrine of Heroes. Now we've got like a fully decked out location for recruitment if we want it. Yeah, sounds good to me, man. Sounds really good to me. That's powerful. That's good. Now we'll get end our turn again, and I'm back to making money. 11 turns for our current technology. I mean, what I've conquered, what I've done so far, I hope one of them rebuilds Varenka Hills. That would be great, because then I can just like reconquer it without having to colonize it. I don't want to recolonize it. I don't feel like doing that. So now we need to see how they're going to react to us. We've expelled a great majority of them, but the mountains are hard. It's a hard-fought location. That one orc faction just went after Karn, so Karn is gone. They're now fighting the servants to Chaos. Thankfully, they seem to hate the orcs more than they hate me, which is how it should be. I mean, they could hate me, sure, but there has to be a tier list of who they hate more than they hate me. And they would certainly be in there. That just makes sense to me. Okay, so here's what else we're going to do now. Jatan the Black. I still feel like I need better artillery. I don't think the Soul of Damnation is really doing it. It got some kills, but in comparison to like all the other artillery we can get, it just feels kind of pitiful. You know, it doesn't feel great. I'm gonna just keep 2 groups of slaves for now. And let's see. Losses. Over here's a magma cannon. I mean, if anything, I could just use, let's have a look. Running low on artillery types that I already don't have, which is funny. Yeah, I've got like a pretty good spread of units. I've got everything outside of the Dread Shrieker, which I'm just not a huge fan of. We don't have ranged units really like Hobgoblin Enforcers, but we do have great artillery, so I just don't feel the compulsive need to do that. Now, Magma Cannons don't have a great range. We could grab Iron Demon War Engines to kind of work with my, yeah, to work with all of my mounted units, which I do like. I think those are great. All right, so level 17. Stand or die. And what else are we looking at now? Well, we've got Drazhoath the Ashen. And we're going to head over here real quick to go after that army. There's like 4 armies over here, so I will need to do something about that. That's a freaking goblin army, so that means nothing to me. The little armies that spawned in, despite them like raiding my lands and taking my money, they're doing all right at helping me out. They're doing all right. All right, let's go back over here to 8 peaks. And let's go after that army just to get some experience. You didn't do it, but you're rank 14. I've never seen that bug. That must be like a mod-related one. But who knows? Like the last few patches and DLC has been quite buggy. So who knows what is actually causing that. All right, I'm going to move you out over here. I need you to try to... Oh, wait. Crap. I just saw the Barag Dawas Bag army, so never mind. Jatan will need to come out. So we need another army. Let's go over here and quickly take that one more turn. I've got 2 more pennants. I'm going to give you some speed. I'm going to give you some... Actually, we'll just give it to all of my Annihilators. They're so good. It's hard for me to not want them to be enhanced in some way. All right. One more turn. Let's end our turn again. I'll probably, as I said before, build another army. If you want to suggest a template for it, you can feel free to do so down below and tell me what you want to see as some crazy army. Because, I mean, I have the money to afford whatever. I could lose like 5,000 gold per turn and still be all right with the constant conquest money that I've been making lately. All right, so they're surrounding me. That's 2 armies total. I might have to fight that out. Traditionally, they did take Varenka Hills, which is good. That does divide them, so I can go to Barag Dawas Bag instead. Do they have that area over here at Auchendorf? I guess we'll find out in a moment. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I don't really know. The Rot Blood tribe is currently fighting the Grudgebringer Company. Okay. Those 2 are fighting. Let's go after this area because we need his army. I didn't need Stonehand originally, but now I really do need him out there. Subjugate and enslave. We now have the lower holds. We don't need to hold on to that. We can upgrade the one that's over here. We've got, what else? We've got level 16. We've got magical reserves over here. Okay, so Drazhoath, you've got to help out. Fortunately, we do have walls in the upper halls, so that's a huge and nice thing. I could probably fight through all these dwarfs without any issue. Wow, look at that. They get such a nice balance of power over me. That's crazy, man. Not happening, huh? All right, Jatan, you'll be ready in 1 more turn. So that won't take long. We'll have some more tanks. They're so good. All right. Take the War Engine Station. I just feel like I need that everywhere. We'll take that too. They're after Iron Rock. Over here, we've got... Oh, that's Grimgor, huh? He's got over here Tree of Beards, Savage Orc Biggins, huh? That's kind of scary. Let's see, what type of recruitment do we get? That's Mount Greyhag, right? What type of recruitment do we get over here? A Colossus. Right. Not all that I need. I do get some stuff to recruit from, just not everything. All right, let's see. I don't have another legendary lord. I got all of them in the very beginning, so I don't have a bull centaur lord. That is true. Determined. Okay, hold the line. Got over here Splendor, reducing their leadership by 5. And he's got great traits. So I'm going to grab him real quick. Then let's just begin to pick up some stuff. So I want Toruks. I want like very powerful mounted units to come help him out. Okay. Then I want 4 Kadai Fireborn. I want 2 Trolls. I want 4 ogres. And then after that, I want, let's see, 2 magma cannons. Let's take 1 colossus, one of these, one of those. That gives me like a bunch of large units. He's going to have a supremely powerful army. Okay, so we've got some heroes. They need to be used. They need to do something. We have walls over here. We do not have walls at the lower holds. We do not have the entire location. We need the underdeep next. True enough. There's just a lot of them, huh? We could block that army. It's cheap, though. It's cheap, so it's not a huge deal. Nice. Okay. We shall call it here for right now, because we're going to begin with a huge battle once we're back. And we're going to try to empty out some of these enemies who are still out there bothering me. We'll try to go after Bludgeon just to clean it out. I mean, again, we do have walls. If we beat the army up north, we'll be okay. That's a very cheap army. So we have finally stabilized our front lines. We have conquered a very powerful capital that's going to benefit all of us here. And now we're building a new army to continue fighting. Here we go, Demon Forged Arms. We've got 2 more levels for 2 more points to use. He's pretty healed up. Yeah, we'll let Stonehand go after Karak Osgal, and I'll probably just let him just keep on fighting down here despite of like how good he is. He's very good. I need to rebuild, again, my slave army a little bit. I probably don't need to even have slaves. They're great fodder, but I don't think I really need them. All right, so over here, we'll upgrade Karak Asul. Can't upgrade that. That's fine. And I think we've done all that we can, all the good stuff that we can do outside of just like building a few more buildings right now, like a Grobzak. Over here is another building. We've got our gem mine. 2 more turns to get 1,500 income, and I'm still making money despite recruiting so much more. And that's most of it, folks. That'll be it. Leave a like down below and get ready for more tomorrow. This Chaos Dwarf campaign is cuckoo cuckoo, and I am the walrus, and that's all I have to say, so... Until then, no, we are going to go after the greenskins and finish them off. Once we can retaliate and stabilize what we've conquered, we can then move on and go after Grimgor Ironhide. We can go after Warzag and other neighbors who are out here attacking us. Don't you T-pose on me.